Hi, I'm Lillian McMorris, and welcome to The Lillian McMorris Show. You can watch all of our episodes either on Facebook, YouTube, or go to our website, LillianMcMorrisShow.com. We're always talking about things that happen right here in our community or giving you a bit of information for your business or your personal use. Well, we're going to talk now to an individual who's been part of an organization since day one, and that's 100 Black Men of Las Vegas. We're about 13 years old now, and Alex is one of our founding members, Mr. AlexThomas.
Thank you, Lily.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. My
You
pleasure.
are one of the most passionate brothers, and you know I've been through the woods with all the brothers.
Yes, you have.
You
been
are
there.
one of the most passionate brothers of all of our 100 here in Southern Nevada, and probably nationwide.
Well,
Why is that?
Lillian, I reflect back, and quite often as you get older too, and I think about how blessed I was as a child growing up in Detroit. My mother and father were separated. My father was in my life, but my mother was the primary caregiver for us. But there were always people in our community that you could depend on to look out for you and talk to you and make sure that you stayed in the right path and threatened to call Miss Thomas up and tell her.
Oh, yeah. They threatened to call Mother Russell on me.
Yes,
I know that. Yes, indeed.
And that experience really led my life throughout college and as an adult to believe that if I ever got a chance to give back, that I would. And I tell the story often. I was out of college 2 days, and it was during the late 60s, early 70s, and my dad agreed to rent out a building that he owned to me and some of my colleagues that I went to college with for $1 a month to feed kids and teach them African-American history.
Oh, wow. So you've been doing what we do now. You've been doing it for absolute
Since
years.
I was 22
So this
years
is
old.
something that brought you into the 100 Black Men Association.
Exactly. So that Sunday at Mountaintop, when I met Larry Mosley, and he told me about the 100, that he wanted to start a 100 chapter here.
Right.
And when I lived in Orange County in Southern California, I was familiar with 100 Black Men, did not have the opportunity to join it, but wanted to.
Right.
And
so do you remember this? Now, I just did a show for someone that we did things 20 years ago, just about 18 years ago.
Yes.
So do you remember? Yes, you do. You were a guest on a show I had on Fox.
Your TV show on Fox, and we were, as a matter of fact, Lillian, I don't know if you know this, but we were not officially a chartered organization.
Because I helped write the charter. So yes, yeah.
And Larry Mosley, who was our founding president, asked
he had a vision.
Yes, he did. And he asked me to come on the show with him, and I did. And I remember you told us that story about we don't want any other organizations coming into our city.
That's right.
Promise. I get emotional.
I don't think I know. Basically, what I said was, this is my community.
Yes.
And all of you coming into the community talking about what you're gonna do.
Yes.
And help our children,
Help
and
our
then
children, and then leave.
We don't want that.
And Larry and I both, when we left the studio, had this quiet, spiritual overtaking that hits you. You know, when you're spiritual anyway, it don't take much.
Right.
And we both were sitting in his car, and we said, wow.
That's right. And he called, and I think he was trying to tell me off, but then it ended up with, well, you know, we really want to do this. Will you help?
Yes. And, you know, the ironic thing about it, and I was watching Joe, who I love dearly, in the earlier segments, is that we knew that there was a challenge.
Right.
But when you're committed to something that has this much reward to it, the challenge was doing it.
And he's talking about mentoring in our community.
Mentoring our
we
kids,
mentor at several elementary schools right here in Southern Nevada, as well as we have our own school, the 100 Academy of Excellence.
Absolutely.
And we are so proud to say that we do lots of events in the community, but this one that's coming up is our holiday affair and toy drive.
Absolutely.
And that's to help our mentees and their families.
The reward that we get, and I remember when we used to do the Thanksgiving dinners. I don't think there's anything that surpasses taking a meal to a family.
Absolutely.
I mean,
I think at that time we had, we do a lot of collaborative efforts,
Yes.
and this was a collaboration, I want to say, with Vaughn's.
With the radios, with Vaughn's and
88.1. And we had like 200 turkeys.
Yes.
But they didn't just get a turkey. We spent nights putting together actual boxes with macaroni and cheese and yams and made sure they had a vegetable, et cetera, et cetera. So these are things that we have done in this particular drive, which is Friday, December the 6th.
It's Friday, December the 6th.
It's going to be at the Venetian/Sands.
Yes.
And we're going to do our holiday party and toy drive. And again, a collaborative effort with the National Coalition of 100 Black Women.
Absolutely. And it is one of the greatest times that we have as an organization, as a community-based organization, because the collaboration with our organization, their organization, the other fraternities and sororities that show up all the time.
And this year we have to give a special thank you to the Venetian.
Absolutely, we do.
Because they
stepped up.
They stepped up.
They stepped up.
That's right.
And Lillian, that's one of the blessings that I believe this city has bestowed upon the 100, is that they see the work that we've done. And I had the opportunity real quickly to I was in Summerlin one day at one of the stores and ran into the ex-mayor. And I had my suit on with my pen, and I saw him, and I wasn't going to say anything because the cameras was there and they were interviewing him. And he saw me, and he said, "That's one of my 100 brothers."
That's right. That's right, because he's an honorary member of the 100.
So this Christmas toy party that we give is one of the top things we do, because what we do is we provide just a little something special for the holiday season. We don't know if some of these kids are getting another present or not.
Right.
Sometimes it's the only thing they get. But we feel as though we should step up and make sure that we bring a little sunlight.
Because we have a nice party for our mentees and give them their gifts. They get bicycles. They'll get age-appropriate toys, educational toys. I mean, it is a fabulous thing to witness.
And so many other organizations step in and provide those and give us.
And those are all, we say thank you for being sponsors.
Thank you for helping the 100 Black Men of Las Vegas.
And this year our tickets availability, they're $25.
$25 this year.
And they come in and we're going to have food and entertainment. The DJ's fabulous.
DJ, dress up in your best.
That's right. Yeah, they say your Sunday best. We're going to say dress up in your holiday best.
Your holiday best.
That's right.
You know, because Marguerite and Joe will be there in their best.
Oh, they're going to be in their best. You know, we're talking about someone in our studio audience. You know, I'm going to put it out now. We know when we tape, I'm going to put it out so people can actually come to our studio audience. But you've probably seen Joe and Marguerite on an earlier segment of the show. Well, you will see them later on. But Joe is a member of the 100 Black Men. And I'm going to tell you, when those two walk into a room,
they epitomize style and class. They really do.
There you go. I didn't even have to say it. We're talking to AlexThomas, who's a member of 100 Black Men of Las Vegas. I asked him to come and be a guest and tell us a little about the holiday celebration. We have a fabulous holiday party in collaboration with the National Coalition of 100 Black Women. Friday, December the 6th, Friday night, December the 6th. And it's going to be at the Venetian/Sands, you know, the big area that they have. And we'll have it decorated pretty. We've got lots of food. We're going to have great music and dancing. Come so you can relax and just have a good time.
Good old school music.
Good old school music. That's right. Bring your $25 for your ticket, because that is going to the kids in our community. Well, bicycles, educational toys, toys, just to make sure that they have a nice time. And the 100 Black Men of Las Vegas and the Coalition of 100 Black Women, making sure that they have something in their hands for the holidays. So please join us on Friday, December the 6th at the Venetian/Sands. It's going to be in room 102, 103. I'm going to give you a telephone number to call for ticket availability. That's 1-888-812-5455. That's 888-812-5455. And we'll make sure that you get your tickets, and we'll be all over the internet. You can catch us on Facebook. You can catch us on LinkedIn.
Yes.
100 is all over the place. Or you can always contact me.
Radio.
Alex is actually our chairperson of our events committee for the 100 Black Men of Las Vegas. So he'll have all the tickets. But Alex, thank you so much.
Thank you, Lily.
We appreciate it.
God bless you. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you so much. Mark your calendars. We'd love to see you Friday night, December the 6th at the Venetian.